One problem at a time, Doctor.
We seek to defy that which would consume us. Your efforts deny the surface.
Hello there. Well, greetings and welcome back to the second part of this. Well, first of all,
Got some armor in here.
let's take the regular reloads because we don't have any timer. Then, yeah, we do have full free reloads again, so that's fantastic. Shouldn't have worried about that at all.
Anytime you're ready. Time to show these bastards the door.
Excuse me? Archon Prime? Was that 2 Archon Primes?
Alright, sell me.
Sure, because why not? So, we do my usual tactics, which consists of not dying and killing all the enemies. Now, most importantly,
Powered up.
I'm gonna casually run everybody around the site, like to this kind of area over here, like without activating. Getting people in position to grapple or run up here so I can use these nice high ground, high cover positions. Then we control, or try to control, so concerned about beta strike and the enemies, this side, and when an avatar shows up we just like squad side shoot him and ask him nicely to come over.
Move.
Sounds like a plan.
You have such blind hatred for us. We cannot understand it. Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still not. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our words
If what? Okay, I think yeah, you probably need to holo target a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe I even leave you back there. Yeah, let's bring Maria in there.
Start dragging our feet and find some heads to bash.
All day long.
How strong are avatars again? 70. Okay, we're definitely gonna claim all that. Like, the big question to me is at the moment, when do I want to use my banish? I would say probably on the second avatar. Here and scoop out. That looks decent. Bit concerned that the claymore is not like being highlighted as exploding, but surely it will explode, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Haha, if that didn't explode. Right. Follow you. Follow you again for good measure? No. Follow Prime.
Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
So many lives risked to bring you back to them, Commander. And for what? More violence. More war.
Okay, this is the end of all things here.
Something more than this.
Where can you grapple to? Okay, you can grapple to that spot, That's fantastic. This is same thing for you. Grapple there. Cannot grapple here. Okay, so this is for Helena. This is for Maria. I need to wait one more turn because Vivi was behind a bit.
I'll be watching over you.
That means we're gonna Hollow the Avatar again. The right prime. The next turn we hollow the left prime. I could also. There's something to be said about using Banish right away, just so that I can use Daddy Home for his damage. Like that I no longer have to like sneak around in concealment.
I can dig that.
And he could probably really clean up this whole thing here.
I don't mind a reasonable amount of trouble. Na los, zeigt euch!
I'm gonna reload here.
We've got a bunch of ammo in here. Oh, come on. Let's just do this already.
Getting reports from across the globe, Commander. Advent forces are hitting back hard. Our people are holding their own, but it's not looking good. Whatever we're gonna do, we better do it fast.
Yeah, we're gonna do it now.
Offered your people hope. A brighter future. To be something greater. But still, you refuse. What more can we offer you than the greatest gift of all?
How about you offer me to shut the hell up?
Ich habe genug für alle.
You are our greatest adversary. You are You can lead our armies and save your world. Return to us. There can be no more delay.
Guess who just got revealed anyway? What'd you do? Oh, that's the sentence. Why did I read Prime?
Take it down.
Your persistence is admirable, but tired. It is time to accept the path laid out before you, Commander.
Return to us.
Everybody shut up.
Greatest asset against this world. It can be so once again.
Okay, I think we're just gonna banish here. Why am I not getting bonus damage? From the target painter? He's no longer target painted. Why not? Do I not have painted for one more turn? No, I do have independent tracking. Don't understand. It also means probably the Archon Prime isn't painted. Maybe I ran out of paint. There you go. 9 to 10 damage, that holds 7 times. A good chance that he might die here.
Got one foot in the grave here.
Wasn't it showing us 9 to 10? How are we hitting for 8 all the time here? Okay. Bit concerned about the Archon Prime. So hang on. It's not auto-targeted. There's no fancy red thing there. Yeah, let's give you
I will go
the
where I'm
fire.
most
Okay, he did not blazing pinions.
Schwerer Beschuss in dieser Zone.
How do we get the damage in though? I guess we just lightning hands and regular pistol shot at this stage. Well, yeah, lightning hands. Stop shooting me.
Steh unter Beschuss.
Now he's down to 4. So run and slice in there. No, 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 no. You're not gonna panic and run away.
Better him than me.
Buddy, we're not doing that. Okay. So. No, 19. Okay.
Don't worry.
That means
I
you
got
can
your back.
overwatch. That means you can... You also have death from above. I should really try to get you on some high ground. Let's just come here for now. Maybe I can move Helena to one of the sides.
Rücke vor.
I can't do this all myself.
No, actually, I think you can.
Wow, this is great. I can barely see the damn thing.
Come on, Guardian. No? Maybe? for that. Chrysalids? Chrysalids. Chrysalid... something, hunter. Okay, don't care. That's halfway across the map, really don't care.
Sure.
I thought I had line of sight on that guy. Go. What about... from here? That's not gonna be enough damage. Well, if we hit the 9 here, then we get there from above. And if we don't, then we don't get it. Yeah. I don't want to have enemies remaining here. Let's do some cleanup. Can we get some... I should have hollow targeted first. XCOM drinking game. Take a shot each time I should have hollow targeted first. Hollow targeted there, that would have been a guaranteed hit and guaranteed 9 damage. We'd be flying.
Better him than me.
What are we gonna do about this thing? I think I'll take the... Yeah, I don't care that much about your Overwatch. No offense. Okay, yeah, let's actually swing around here.
Going in.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
Raiders roll. Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay, watch. Come on, say it. So, do we Overwatch or do we pop a shell in? I think I'm gonna pop one in. Okay. Avatar number 2. Unfortunate that he... Oh. This is horror. Double Priest, double Spectre? Now these are kind of the weakest Spectres, like, you know, we have, usually they have like 50 something and these are 30 something. Okay, you know what? Picking up Guardian with the ability points that are remaining was a good choice.
Damn, what the hell's wrong with me?
Who's that? Yeah, more of those guys. That's a little bit of a problem. Do we ignore the crap over there? was considering reconcealing here and getting line of sight on the avatar. And then I could squad side snipe him. Oh, you know, those chrysalids. Those chrysalids are a problem. Come here for now. Yeah, let's not worry about the avatar. It's on the other side of my... Oh, we're trying to be outside of this thing. Let's take that shot. Not really much that you can do except for like coming over here and shooting, I guess. Let's wait a second. What's my damage with the chain shot? That didn't do much. Should be able to pick off one of them here. Okay, so we have Maria's shot.
Got some armor in here.
But I actually kind of would like to overwatch. Okay, I don't wanna. Yeah, no. I was going to say if I can frostbite these guys, might be an idea. What if I teamwork? And then Chris can take a shot and Vivi can finish it off.
That one was ugly anyway.
I think I'll move her like in the front, so that if they attack, they're gonna get into my parry. Stay there. Problem is, if I overwatch and the first group that spawns here, I use up all my overwatch shots. I guess yeah, then the Chrysalid either we parry him or he hits one for 3 points of damage or something.
Don't worry.
Give a crap.
I got your back.
Okay.
Better him than me.
Good. 2 shots off with Guardian, and then he was killed by the parry. Works for me. Now then. Let's see if we can find that nasty group there. Oh, hi. You like don't believe in cover or something? Oh, I guess I didn't really get line of sight on you. Okay, you would have a shot on him.
Cover for threats.
Let's give you auto targeting. How are you not? Okay, you're actually on that spot. Alright, that works. Okay. Would be nice if we could shred him first, but then we don't have the thing to do the thing. Then he might not be standing out in the open like a fool. Well, that's just... that shouldn't be allowed. Now, whenever he teleports, just for game mechanics kind of thing, he will teleport into line of sight of one of your soldiers. He should not consider, in my opinion, he should not consider stealth soldiers for that. But I guess that's... I just like your opinion, man. Now... they are also standing out in the open. What's wrong with you? Ooh, I have an idea. I was going to say, we can just airstrike that. Yeah, no, not without actions, you can't. So do we just like reload and wait for the next turn? Don't really like it. Don't think that they can come in range and do anything nasty. I don't think that's a good idea. You know what we should probably do here? Let's see if we can spot any specters.
staying here, right?
What's that? Oh, that's already number 3.
Best if you just stay the hell away from me.
Okay.
I can barely see a damn thing.
It's gonna be a shred storm. Maybe not. A lot of enemies suddenly showing up. So I hope we don't get another end of turn warp in.
Position.
Okay. I think I'm gonna bring Chris down here somewhere. Probably out in the open, doesn't matter.
Bin dabei.
I hope that's gonna be... I should have probably counted that. Yeah, that's enough to hit all 3 of them. I'm fine with just hitting... not hitting my own guy. You know, before I do that... let's bring Daddy home as... let's bring Daddy home. Home.
All right, sell me.
Just so that if he teleports within viewing range of one of my soldiers, that it's actually going to be in range of one of my soldiers.
Reißen wir sie in Stücke.
Hi. I think that's highly convenient. Yeah. You're not teleporting. You're gonna die. You're frozen, right? Oh no, sealed armor. Immune to frost. Well, that's not what I had in mind. Yeah, he's like, screw that. Why did I teleport there? I can still see you. Dude, you're not learning. We also got our ablative armor back. I only just realized. Okay. Now. That's the one I was looking for. Shall we see where he teleports to? think that was the smartest move. Well, maybe it wasn't that dumb. Better idea. This also reduces the area where he can teleport to, because I don't have a soldier on the other side of the map anymore. You know what, let's go all in here. I'm gonna bring my own avatar a little bit further over here. And Maria gonna grapple. I don't even know, here. No, let's just focus on that platform. Okay. Let's give you a good old dual striking. Okay, I think we've got some hidden reserves here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure.
Without the Elder stabilizing the psionic network, everything's going haywire. That gate's not gonna hold much longer.
You heard her! Shen, tell me you've got a plan B here. Nice work.
Wasn't anything on my end. This shouldn't even be possible. Unless...
Commander, whatever it is you're doing, it's working. Just make sure you save enough juice for your own trip home. Commander, you okay? We just lost contact. What the hell is happening here, Doctor?
It's the Elders. They're overwhelming our link, enveloping the Commander's consciousness.
Then sever the connection!
we do that, we risk a complete overload.
We will reclaim what was given. We will be whole once more. No! Your victory here means the end for all others. It will follow you as it followed us. You are not ready. We must not fail.
Vitals stabilizing. Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And one transdimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
This is the Liberation Network broadcasting on all frequencies. Advent is in full retreat across all areas.
Heavy fighting continues in the city's centers as Advent forces attempt to regroup.
We're barely keeping up with the flood of refugees here, as people continue to desert the Advent-controlled city centers.
Full curfew remains in effect as the administration deals with the ongoing crisis.
To all of you in the occupied zones, hold your ground. Continue the fight. We promise you, help is on the way.
we finally come in from the cold.
Brothers and sisters, welcome home.
With the psionic network down, the core is even stronger. Gather everyone. Our time is short. We won but a battle. Now the real war begins.
Well, we're gonna see what the real war will be like. We did it. So, I don't know, a lot of aliens killed. Yeah, what can I say? I think I already mentioned in the channel update before the end of the year my first thoughts on Beta Strike. Like, on the one hand, it's interesting. On the other hand, it's tedious in some stages, and I also think for some of the enemies, it's kind of weird. I was thinking about this the other day again. Like, the idea was to not have this whole Alpha Strike scenario on XCOM 2, right? In that you have more longer drawn out firefights. Like when I'm thinking about the Long War campaign, you tend to have them occasionally. The problem with that is that XCOM 2 has so many enemies with hard disables. I'm thinking about priests, specters, to a certain extent vipers, just things that it doesn't matter how good your cover is or how good your how many hit points you have, they can just take you out of the fight, or worst case even put you on the other side of the fight. And that's really the reason why you have Alpha Strike, because there's no, like, you cannot just go in high cover and then smoke and fight it out. You just have to kill these guys, and Beta Strike doesn't help there in that regard. I'm not sure. I enjoyed it. Again, there's a reason why this campaign took really long. I mean, there's part of the reason was, yeah, it took long to record episodes, but I have to admit there were also stages where I just didn't feel like playing this campaign, because we had some very tedious missions back to back. So I'm not thinking I'm gonna revisit Beta Strike anytime soon. But that to say, like, especially now the last, I almost want to say the last 20 missions were really great fun. Yeah, what else? Yeah, we killed the Chosen. Okay. I mean, this surprises me, but I think it's just a matter of, I think we took our sweet time to get here. We had 10 level 3 soldier bond pairs. The average in the world is 2. Like, are people just not playing with bonds? I see that sometimes, like when I watch, I don't want to say any names, but certain other people who recently started an XCOM campaign, like when there's a bond, it's more by accident, it's not really looking for that. So this is so strong. Take your bonds. Not many interesting breakthroughs. Yeah, 50 soldiers action. Yeah. 376 days wounded, and that is despite Beta Strike having this weird wound mechanic where you basically had barely had any wounds at all. Few kernels, yeah, okay. 45 robots hacked? Really? I really did have some really strong hackers. What else there to say? Yeah, if you haven't heard it, or maybe you haven't, the author of the Better Advent, Better Barracks, Better Everything mods is kind of retiring from XCOM 2. Like, he thinks all the mods are in the final stage, and he's currently streaming on Twitch occasionally, every other day, like a final campaign to then stop with XCOM 2. So there's not going to be any major changes, and I think the mods are in a great state. I really enjoy Better Barracks. I still have some beefs about some of the randomness, where I think it's kind of sucks having a saboteur with his arc thrower, and then you don't get any worthwhile arc thrower skills, and it's like, yeah, it's worthless. Or with the holo targeter, if certain skills are missing, then it's just not worth it using the holo targeter. Yeah. But overall, I like the randomness and not having cookie cutter builds. On the other hand, I'm looking forward to playing some Lone War 2 next and doing some cookie cutter builds. But that's a different thing. I will record a little primer for the next campaign, or campaigns. Technically, if I manage it, you will already have seen it by the time this video goes live, but I've not recorded it yet. Anyway, there we go. Tactical Legacy Pack. One thing I quickly want to check here. I did get an achievement. There's a future and the past. Continue single player campaign with Tactical Legacy Pack content. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, what else can I say? Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had some fun in this. I hope it wasn't the unreliable schedule wasn't too bad. I hope I can get a little bit more reliable in the future. And yeah, if you wanna look around the channel, there's a lot of XCOM videos there, and there's gonna be more coming in the future. And let's see what else the future brings. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye bye.